Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Bow Making Monday on a Tuesday. I just got back from an incredible wreath retreat. I can't wait to tell you all about it. So come on in, settle down, grab your coffee, your tea, or your Diet Coke, and let's make some bows together, talk about my wreath retreat that I just got back from, and all the fun things. So if you are watching right now, chances are you are probably watching the replay either on Facebook, good morning Facebook, or my YouTube channel, 3 Little Greenwoods. So either way, I am so excited that you are here. I'm very grateful that you are spending your time with me. Let's talk about a trick first. So this set of ribbons I use all the time, and I've come up with a little like a ribbon caddy for myself that I really enjoy using. And I thought I would share it with you while I get this ready. So I taught kindergarten for a very long time. I have a ton of containers. This is one of my containers that I have. I actually used to put the children's books in it that they would read with me. And now I've turned it into a ribbon caddy. So it's just a little crate. Probably got it from the Dollar Tree many, many years ago. There is a dowel that runs through it that holds my ribbons, and I just keep these in here all the time because I use them often. You can see I'm all out of this one. I'm just going to toss it into my trash can. I'm going to get my new roll, put the dowel through it, and they hang, they suspend. So it's just really easy to pull ribbons out of it as I use. Now I do have a 5-pound weight in the bottom of this just to hold it down as I am yanking on it. I stole that from one of my boy children because, you know, they went through a lifting weights phase and now they're done with that. So I just take their stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hello, Angela. Good morning, my friend Misty. Guys, let me know, where are you watching from this morning? I always love spending time with you. I just sent out an email telling my email list to jump on with us so that I could tell them about my wreath retreat, the things that I learned. It was amazing. I've already bought my ticket for next year. They're sold out. That's how fantastic that event is. They're already sold out for next September. Good morning, Mary from Wild Xenia. All right, let me scoosh on up, grab my bow maker. Here it is. And let's get started. So before we begin, I make all of my bows on this wooden bow maker. I got it from my grandmother. It is quite old. I use it every day. I love it. You can purchase easy bow makers from Amazon. It's in my Amazon storefront. I believe you can also purchase them from Deco Exchange. I believe they have them as well. Good morning, Splash of Happy. Good morning, Jeanette. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me. Misty says that's great for you and sad for some of us to not get a ticket. I know, listen, they keep the event really small, which is fantastic. So there's only like 40 seats, maybe 50 seats. I can't remember. But it's great that it is small because it builds a lot of community. Okay, let's get started. Good morning from cold New York. Good morning, Nika. Okay, first things first, we are going to make a big, sassy bow this morning. Let me pull it up so I can make sure I'm making it correctly. Those of you who don't want to learn how to make bows, you just want to buy bows, I am here for you. I have an Etsy shop filled with all sorts of seasonal bows. Good morning, my friends on Facebook. All right, let's pull this up so I can make sure I'm making it the right way. It is going on a yellow and pink tulip wreath. It is so pretty. Good morning, my friend, darling. How are you? I miss you, girl. It's always so much fun to get on these lives and like real people that I know pop in. It's amazing. Okay. Big bow for a big wreath that I have several orders for, but let's just make one together. So this is called My Focal Ribbon. It's just a really pretty spring plaid. You can see it's got green, hot pink, and yellow in it. Very, very pretty. I'm going to pair this print with a diagonal buffalo check and that hot pink ribbon that we just put down in there. So it is going to be a big, beautiful bow. Let me put this up here so it doesn't fall down. I'm going to swipe over so I can see my comments much better on TikTok. Good morning, Facebook. Welcome. All right, let's get started. First, I'm going to grab my plaid. If you want to know where I shop for ribbon, you can go and get the link in the link on TikTok. And if you're on Facebook, just leave me a comment that you cow. Now my boy's calling me. Oh my gosh. Hey Jennifer, I'm so glad you caught me live too. Y'all gotta be patient. So I have 3 children. The one that is in college, he's sick again. And he's calling me wanting to know about urgent care information. I just know it. But he's gonna figure it out on his own and he's gonna be okay. All right, let's get started. This is my easy bow maker. This is gonna be a big bow. So I'm gonna make a long tail, slide it down in between the dowels. I'm going to come down here to the base, grab my ribbon, and then twist it away from me until it is completely upside down. Gonna measure out my bow. This is a lovely ribbon. It's got a really good weight to it, making me really happy. It's got a good wire. It's got a good weight. It's not too thin. It's not too thick. It's like just right. Again, if you want to know where I love to shop, and I have a new place, I'm going to tell you about it. You can go to the link in my profile or just drop a comment on Facebook and I'll come back, okay? So just 2 loops. Now I'm going to cut my tail. Just like that. Let's put this up here so it doesn't fall down. Just push this down. Next, I'm going to come in with a hot pink. Yes, Misty is saying there are so many sicknesses going around. Listen, he finally broke down and he came home from college to go to our pediatrician. They did all the tests. Everything was negative. They gave him an inhaler, so maybe he had bronchitis. I didn't go with him because I was at the wreath retreat. And now he's woken up with pink eye. My good Lord. Good morning, my friend Katniss. Katniss, what you working on this morning? All right, here's my second layer. I'm just repeating the same pattern. Really long tail, nice big loops, 1 on each side with a total of 2. I'm going to cut that tail down. Here we go. All right. Now I'm going to come in with my diagonal buffalo check. I love this pattern. It is so pretty. I hope it's not bronchitis too, but who knows? Let's hope it's not. Okay, really pretty. You're gonna see I just have a little bit left on this roll. I'm gonna use it till it's gone, and then I will start my second roll of this. Down in between the dowels, use your thumbs, press it very firmly down at the base of the dowels. That is the trick, okay? You want to make sure you compress your ribbon as much as possible. I'm gonna pull the tail towards me, twisting it upside down. Fishing down, twisting it over. I think one of my tails is going to be a little shorter than the other ones, but I am not worried about that. Darling, do I use 3 different widths of ribbon? So the ribbons that I'm using, the largest one is a 2.5 inch width, and the thinner ones are 1.5 inches. Thank you for asking. Selena said college kids are worse than toddlers. Yeah. When I realized that he hadn't gone to class, I was like, suck it up, go to class. And then he sends me a picture of himself. And his eyes are pretty much swollen shut. So maybe he does have pink eye. Who knows? All right. Let's cut that there. Ooh, it worked. Yay. That was perfect, y'all. Perfect. So here is our first layer of ribbons. We've got our largest on the back. That's our focal ribbon, our plaid. And then we have a hot pink. That's the solid. And then we have the diagonal buffalo check. It is so very pretty. All right, next. Let me turn this back on so I can see what I'm doing. Next, I'm going to come in. I'm going to go back to the same. My dog is in here, y'all. She missed me a lot. So she's like right up under my feet. She doesn't want me to leave. I'm going to come back with my focal plaid, and I'm going to add another layer of that. I'm going to start with just a short little tail. This time I'm going to make my loops an inch smaller. So the first loops are 6 inch and the second loops are going to be 5 inch. If you have not gotten the free bow tutorial, you need to get it. It's in the link in my profile. And if you're on Facebook, just drop bow tutorial in the comments and I will hook you up. Go. So all I've done is I have 2 short tails and 2 shorter loops, okay? Just like that. We're just layering the color, we're layering the patterns together. I'm gonna come back in with my hot pink. Twist it, making a short tail. Five-inch loops, pressing it down, really, really compress it down. Someone on TikTok just commented, bow tutorial. I can't access the comments on TikTok. I know it's weird. But if you go to my homepage on TikTok, my profile page, and you click the link that is right up under my picture, there's a link. It will take you to a page where you can choose to get instant access to the bow tutorial. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to do one more loop. Lord, now I got my boy sweet girlfriend messaging me. Mercy. Okay, here we go. That's a lot of ribbon. It is going to make a beautiful bow. And you know what? I'm trying to decide. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go just like this. Okay, grabbing my zip tie. This is going in a wreath. So I am not using bind wire. I'm not going to waste my bind wire on this because it's going in a wreath. So all I need is a pipe cleaner. Just need a pipe cleaner. Walmart, all the places has pipe cleaner. I'm going to press that down with my thumb, glide the pipe cleaner up under all of these loops. Okay. Get my most favorite zip tie. I used a different zip tie this weekend, and it was not my favorite. It was way too fat. So this is my most favorite ones. You can find it in my Amazon storefront. Okay, making sure you keep pressure in the middle as much as you can. You don't want to let it up. And I'm going to pop it out. That's what it looks like on the back. Fingers go on the back. Thumb goes on the front. I'm going to grab the tail and gently pull it back. I'm going to gently pull it back, okay? Just like this. Okay. Now, making sure that your pipe cleaner is even on both sides. I'm going to shimmy my zip tie more towards the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it in the middle as much as possible. And now I'm going to pull the tail of my zip tie really tight and tighten it down, just like this. Just like that. Cut that off with the flat side of your wire cutters. Ooh, all the girls were talking about this fancy wire cutters that they had called Nipix. Katniss, Misty, do y'all know about Nipix? It's in my Amazon cart, and I think I need one. Any of my other wreath makers? Anybody got a Nipix wire cutters? Cause I think I need that. Misty says, "What? No." Yeah, girl, I'll send you a message. There's all talking about it. So now I'm thinking I need to check that out. Ooh, Leslie. Hello, my friend Leslie. She bought herself a pair of Nipix. It starts with a K, y'all. It's like Knips. Knipix. She says she loves them. Hello, my friend Justin. Yes, Justin. Those are those things that Jen had. You couldn't figure out how to use them? Y'all, Justin was at the Wreath event that I just got back from. Justin Green from Green, oh my gosh, Green Wreaths, Green with an E. I'm Greenwood. He's Green with an E. Look at that pretty bow. All right, so let me tell y'all about the event that I went to because it's amazing. It was so much fun, like for real. So it was hosted in Savannah, which is only a 2-hour drive for me. I got one of the last tickets that they had, and I am so grateful that I did. Let me move my friends over a little bit. Here we go, Facebook. That's a little bit better. So it was hosted by Candy from Candy's Creations. Candy's Creations, both with a K. And Jen from Jam, J-A-M, Designs and Supplies. Okay, so they hosted the event. Those women worked their hindies off. They planned such an amazing event. It was so much fun. I just can't even tell you. So here's what it was. It's an in-person event that they hold twice a year. They do the spring one in February, and they do the fall/Christmas one in September. And it was just so much fun. We made things. All of the supplies came from Jam Designs, Jennifer's supply company. We got to go shopping in her warehouse. Justin took that picture of me that y'all saw on Facebook where I'm holding all the supplies. Justin, you're a fantastic photographer. Good job. We got to go shopping in her warehouse. We took a bus, all 40 or 50 of us took a bus out there. We got to do shopping. It was like supermarket sweep. Crazy women grabbing all of the floral designs that we could hold or cram into the little buggies. I grabbed one of those bushel baskets, you know, like they have at Hobby Lobby. I just grabbed one off the floor and started filling it up. I got some amazing things. So if you are looking for supplies, florals, and ribbons, guys, you need to check out JAM, J-A-M, Designs and Supplies. It's a family-run company. Amazing stuff. Like really, really pretty things. Justin said they made you feel great about your little pile. I just had a little pile too, Justin. I was proud of myself. Some of our other ladies, they like racked up. I know Jen was so happy to move that product because people went crazy. Oh my goodness. So it was a 2-day event at a hotel, and we were all set up. They had everything organized. They planned out the projects for us. They gave us the materials, the supplies to use, and then they taught us how to make things, and it was so much fun. Jen from JAM, she taught us how to make a beautiful arrangement in a long planter box. It was gorgeous. So big. So many things that I wouldn't have thought to put together. Looks fantastic. Candy taught us how to make a beautiful swag. Oh my gosh. So much fun. And then Heather, Justin, please remind me, what is Heather's business name? Velvet and Vines? Is that correct? Heather is an amazing teacher. She taught us how to make a moss wreath, like a wreath on a moss base. Velvet and Vines. Thank you, Leslie. That's Heather's business name. Just gorgeous. So much fun. Lauren Kilgore, my good friend, who has an Etsy course, she talked to us about Etsy and how she would come up with keywords and tags and titles to list the things that we made. It was just so valuable. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Yeah, Misty, it's amazing. So the next event is in September. It's already sold out. I'm telling you, they keep it small. They keep it small for a reason, because it is a lot of work. But they also offer a virtual ticket that I know a lot of people took advantage of this last time. So if you couldn't be there in person, they offered a virtual ticket, which I think is pretty amazing. Yeah, y'all missed out. It was so much fun. Next time, if you can't come, just get a virtual ticket, you know? You can still get the lessons without having to drive and fly. Guys, I'm making a peacock Christmas bow because a sweet lady that lives in Maine ordered 3 of them. I don't know why, but I'm here for her. So that's what I'm working on right now. So here's some other things that I learned that I wanted to share with you guys. First off, quality supplies do make a huge difference in your designs, okay? They really do. I mean, oh my gosh. Do you have to have a business license to do the virtual? No. Anyone can get a virtual ticket. You don't have to have a business license to go to the event. You have to have one to sell, but you don't have to have one to go to the event. Jen's store is near Savannah, yes. Quality supplies really do matter. Like I said, all of the products that we used were from Jam Design and Supplies. And they were really good stuff, like really good stuff. It made it so much easier to make a beautiful design with high quality materials. So, y'all know how I love my Hobby Lobby, but there is such a difference in between really good stuff. There just really is. So, that's the first lesson I learned. The second lesson is find yourself, whether it's me, Candy, Jen, all of the other ladies that teach, find yourself a teacher that you really enjoy hanging out with and can learn from. Because there is something so valuable about learning from others, which is what I did this past weekend. So yeah, it's truly good. And the third thing is there is so much joy in actually creating. We didn't just make wreaths and arrangements. We made a fake bake cake, which was so much fun. That was taught to us by Crystal. I think it's called Glitz and Glitter. Glitz and Glue. If anybody knows, my friends, her name is Crystal. She's adorable. She's a great teacher. We made a fake bake cake. So much fun. There is such joy in the act of creating. So, let's get off our phones and make amazing things, okay? That's another thing that I learned. Someone is asking, did I change to Tuesdays for Bow Making Monday? No, but yesterday I was driving back from Savannah, so I couldn't do Bow Making Monday. So I thought I'd hop on today because I got orders to do. So here I am. That's why I'm on today. So guys, do you have any questions about the retreat? Anything? I got to meet Justin from Green Reads, who is he's like a ray of sunshine, truly. So much fun, so genuine, so happy to be with. He is a hoot if you have seen any of the pictures. Louise is asking, did I go to Tybee? I did not go to Tybee. I didn't even really get into Savannah proper. We went to the hotel, which was near the airport. And, yeah. And we just kind of stayed there and hung out. I met such wonderful people. I met 2 new friends. Tanya from Ivy Lane Reads. Fantastic wreath maker, wonderful person. And I met my friend Cindy. And now I can't remember Cindy's business name. Oh my goodness. Isn't that so pretty? Love it. Someone on TikTok is asking who carries my favorite ribbon. I have a whole list of places that I purchase from. Go to the link in my profile and get that instant download, okay? It's there. Guys, isn't that pretty? All right, let's make another one. She ordered 3, y'all. 3. Bind wire replaces. What are you talking about, Lily? So this is called bind wire. It is amazing. I love it. You can get it in my Amazon storefront. Let's make another bow. I'm going to use this little scrappy piece because we don't waste ribbon. Down in between the dowels, smush it, smush it, smush it. Turning it over. My friend Tanya that I met, she teaches in-person classes. And y'all know I'm a teacher. And that does sound kind of fun. So now she's put that little bug in my ear. Like, wouldn't that be awesome to teach some in-person classes just locally? No, I'm not talking about a big retreat in Savannah. I'm not talking about that. Like, just locally in my hometown, teaching classes on how to make wreaths. That sounds like a fun time to me. All right, guys, hold on. I'm having to piece this together. I'm having to think about it for a minute. Down, I must push it. Just like this. So I'm doing, this is what I call my funky bow, where I have one loop on one side and 2 loops on the other. It just makes a really nice, pretty, round bow, okay? Oh, Doris, you're so sweet. Now, Doris is talking about me doing an in-person class. I haven't decided if I'm doing an in-person class, but I am starting my monthly membership the first week of March. I would love for you guys to join me. Oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing and so much fun. I just made this bow wrong. Drat. I got distracted. I should have put my other ribbon on the bottom. Oh, well, we can fix it. We can fix it. Okay, so here's what happened. I was chit-chatting away. I totally forgot to put the swirl ribbon on the bottom because I got distracted. So I'm just going to do like this. I'm going to pull it out. Misty says, you've got to start somewhere. Maybe one day you will be at my wreath retreat. Girl, you are so sweet and kind. You never say never. Here, that's what I have learned. I thought, that's not going to work. Honest to goodness, y'all, I thought that I was going to teach kindergarten for my whole life. You know, hello, my friend Jill that I just met at the wreath retreat. Wasn't it awesome? Wasn't it just amazing? Did you get all your fun things out of your car yet and bring them inside your house? So, never say never. I thought that I was going to be teaching kindergarten for my whole life. I was a great kindergarten teacher. I really loved it. And one day I was teaching preschool and came home and started scrolling on Facebook. And I saw this lady playing with flowers and ribbon. And I was just enthralled. So, of course, I started watching more and more. And then I realized that she had a business playing with flowers and ribbons, and she was making money doing that. And then I realized that not only did she have a successful Etsy shop, she had her own teaching business. You know, where she taught others on a monthly membership, just like what I'm going to be doing. And I was just like, gosh, that is what I want. That is what I want. And so next month, I'm getting one step closer to the dream by opening up my monthly membership. So if you are not on the wait list, you're not on the wait list for the monthly membership, there's going to be bonuses for the first 50 people that join. We've already talked about it in my little group. You need to get on the list. You can get to the wait list on TikTok by going to my link in profile. And if you are on Facebook, just type in wait list and I will hook you up, okay? But yeah, you never say never. You never know where life is going to lead you. I thought I was going to be teaching little people for the rest of my life. And I was pretty content with that. Until I realized that I could work for myself and make more money selling wreaths than I could teach in preschool. Jennifer is asking, will there be replays? Yes, Jennifer, if you join the monthly membership group, everything is going to be saved in our private Facebook group, which means that you can go back and watch them as many times as you want, whenever you want. Hello, my friend Faith. I'm so glad to see you here. Y'all, I taught with Faith a long time ago. She is a wreath maker as well. You should go and check her out. But yeah, never imagined that she would be on this ride. You are right. Hey, Cammie, when do you get information on paying for the membership? So I'm going to be sending out the emails for you to join the membership starting on Monday, the 26th. Okay, so if you're on my list, which you are, that's coming out. Okay. I'm so glad to see you, Faith. Faith, do you guys not have school today? Do y'all have a little break going on in Florence County? Because I just saw my other good friend who's a teacher. She popped on. So I'm thinking maybe they got the day off. Maybe they had like a little winter break going on over there. Donna is asking how much is the monthly membership. It is only $18 a month. Just $18. It's going to be a weekly tutorial. You and I sitting down, making something pretty together. Going to have supply lists. We are going to go live on Zoom for the Makers Meetup. I'm calling it Makers Meetup. Where we meet face-to-face, because that is so important. So important to meet face-to-face. We're going to meet face-to-face on Zoom. And 1 month, we might make bows together, like step by step. Me telling you everything I'm doing. And 1 month, we may decide that we're going to do wreath critiques. Because I often have ladies reaching out to me asking for advice on what they have made. And I thought that would be really fun. They would love to do that. Hello, Decatur, Alabama. Welcome. I'm in South Carolina, in my home, making my bows for my orders. All right, here we go. Isn't this pretty ribbon, y'all? Just like that. Katniss, you said you made Christmas last week for an order, or you just got a wild hair to make Christmas? What you doing over there? Mary, I'm so glad that you're on the wait list. Thank you so much. It's gonna be amazing. And my friends that join me, they're gonna help me build the community. I'm gonna ask their opinions. Like, okay, what do you guys want to do? I'm gonna give them choices. Which one do you think? Katniss says that she has sold 4 Christmas bows. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Listen, we're here for them, right, Katniss? I'm here for you. So this is called bind wire. You can get this in my Amazon storefront. It is simply wire covered with paper. You can cut it however long you want it to be. All right. Pulling down. Grabbing my most favorite zip tie. Katniss says, I am here for it. If you want Christmas, we got you. We got you. I was telling my new friends that I met at the wreath retreat that was hosted by Candy from Candy's Creations and Jennifer from Jam Design and Supplies. I want to make sure I mention them because they're amazing. That's the best. Meeting people in person, like real life people, like Justin and Candy and Jennifer and my new friend Tanya and Cindy. Y'all, we got to get out more. You know what I'm saying? Anybody feel that? Give me a heart if you feel that. We need to get out more and meet people. And I am saying that as an introvert because I truly am. I truly, truly am an introvert. You know, after spending the whole day with people, I needed to like go back to my hotel room and just kind of decompress and spend some time alone. That's what I think a true introvert is. It fills me up to be around people, but then, you know, it's pretty awesome just to kind of like be by yourself for a little bit, okay? Someone says, yes, you definitely need to get out more. Me too. Me too, girl. So maybe I should start hosting in-person workshops. Like, why not? Just for my hometown, okay? Just for my like little friend group. Katniss says peopling is amazing but tiring. Yes. Yes, it is. Lacey says she works from home and like being around people less and less. I have phases like that too. But sometimes we just got to get out. Okay, bow number 2. I'm going to make the other bow later. I have to make one more of these, but before we hop off, I want to show you my best-selling bow that I've got going on so far this year because it's beautiful. And if you've been hanging out with me lately, you've already seen this bow. It is the 2mm bind wire. Thank you for asking, Mama K. 2mm. I hope that you were able to find it easily by going to my link in profile, okay? Oh, thank you, ma'am. All right, so here we go. Focal ribbon. Blues, hot pinks, greens. So very pretty. I'm going to pair it with a green. Let's talk about this ribbon, okay? When I first started making, where is my pin cushion? Hold on, friends. This is from my grandmother. I keep my pins in it. When I first started making, and I found these, you know, amazing women playing with beautiful florals and ribbon. This is one of the ribbons that I really wanted, and I couldn't figure out what the heck it was. This is called raised stitch. Okay, everybody? So if you are looking for this ribbon, this is called raised stitch. You can find it at Craft Outlet, all the other places. I'm going to pair it with this blue polka dot, which is amazing, and this argyle. It's a purple argyle, so pretty. So this is a mixture of ribbons from Sam's, Craft Outlet. I can't remember where I got that from. If you want to know where I shop for ribbon, check out the link in my profile or just put shop ribbons, okay? Annie says she thinks that the pandemic made many of us antisocial. I think it exacerbated what we already felt being, you know, introverted. It made it easier to be introverted. I'll put it that way. Okay, I'm going to toss this on the floor in my laundry basket that I keep down here. I'm going to scare my dog. Since I was gone, she's like, she's not leaving Mama. She wants to hang out with the mama. She enjoyed being with the children and the daddy, but the mama is her person. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Colette. Welcome. Long tail. Twisting it over. Measuring out. Measuring out. The best thing about the Easy Bow Maker is that it has a ruler on it. Y'all listen. I had to make bows by hand at the wreath retreat, and it was hard. It is hard. Holy cow. My girlfriends that can make bows by hand, I'm jealous. I wish I could. Y'all talking about mama's boys, mama's dogs. It is. Jill says it's hard. Jill, making bows by hand is hard. Oh my gosh, I'm bringing my bow maker next time for real. Katniss says it's not that hard. It's hard. I had a hard time. I was so twisted up. Lord help. It's just what you're used to, you know? It's just what you're used to. I am used to having an easy bow maker to help me. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Notice I switched sides, okay? I switched sides. Cami is asking, why could I not use my bow maker? Because I left it at home. I left it at home, that's all. They don't have a rule that you can't use a bow maker. They just are trying to teach you new things, right? Lily says, take a stowaway. Yeah. Katniss says she feels the same way I do about making bows by hand about the bow maker. I get it. I get it, girl. All right, on this layer, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm doing 3 loops, 1 on each side. This is my favorite ribbons this spring. It is so pretty. Let me catch it because I'm gonna layer this on top just like this. Okay. I make my loops go where I want them to go. I just move them around as I work. All right. Next, I'm going to come in with my really pretty purple argyle. It's so pretty. So Eastery. Oh my goodness. I still have a Valentine wreath on my front door. Anybody else? What you got going on your front door today? I need to change it out for something spring. Oh, Lily, you are so kind. Lily says, I am so patient. That comes from being a kindergarten teacher and a preschool teacher for almost 20 years. This is my teaching voice. Doris says she started making bows by hand and they turned out good. That is awesome. And then she was introduced to the Easy Bow Maker and it changed her life. That is hilarious. Hey, I feel you. Misty says her winter wreaths stay up till spring. I get it. It's feeling misty. I know. Misty's in North Carolina. It is a little chilly today, but spring is in the air around here. I can just feel it. I feel it a-coming, y'all. Lily is asking, do I use the Bow Dabra? I do not. I use this Easy Bow Maker only because this is what my grandmother gave to me about 20 years ago. And this is what I learned how to make bows on. So it's all I know. Trees are blooming in California. Yeah, trees are blooming here too. Our little Japanese maple. It's so pretty right now. But we know this is just fake spring. We're going to get one more blast of coldness. And then the pollen season begins. Does anybody know about that? I know my southern girls do. Pollen, where everything is coated in a fine dust of yellow. It's amazing. Terry is asking, where am I from? I am in South Carolina. Where are you watching from today? Tiki Wreath Boutique says she calls that sick season. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. Our second son has a lot of bad allergies. And I've already told him, like, look, you need to take medicine starting now. Just get it in your system. in Washington. It looks like it's snowing and it's all pollen. See, now, I know this sounds silly, but I guess I thought that pollen season was only in the South. So you have it too in Washington State and in Texas. I see, it's not just me. It's not just locally to me. I'm coming in with my beautiful polka dot, which makes me so happy. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I did it right. I'm alternating the sides that I make the tail on, okay? Yeah, the spring is brutal on our allergies. I'm just doing 2 loops, 1 on each side. And then I'm cutting the tail. Just like that. Now, so I've got it all layered up. And I'm going to come back in with my focal ribbon and put 1 long tail and 1 loop on the top, okay? And then I'll be done. And then I got to call my college boy. Find out what the heck's going on with him. Terry says I make it look easy. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. Like, it'll be 5 years in the fall. 5 years. I was able to step back from my teaching job about 3 years ago. Now, I was not teaching full-time at a public school system, so I don't want you to think that I jumped from a really good income to making wreaths, okay? I did not do that. I was teaching part-time preschool in a church preschool in my hometown, which did not pay nothing. I loved it. It was a sweet job. But I thought to myself, you can make more money making bows and wreaths. Let's try it. So that's what I did. My husband and I looked at it. We could see the potential, and we made the decision that I would do this full time. And this is what I'm doing now. Okay, bind wire, about 16 inches. Up under all of this goodness. Goldilocks zip tie. Under all of that. Push, push, push. It's really, really, really important that you compress your ribbon in between your dowels, okay? I think that's a mistake that some people make. They don't really compress it. You gotta really like get it down there with your thumbs. Pop it out. Okay, just what the back looks like. Just like that. So, 4 fingers on the back, thumb on the top. First, I'm gonna double check my bind wire. Remember, you don't have to use bind wire. And it doesn't have to be green. It can be whatever color you want. Nobody's going to see it. This is the 2 millimeter bind wire. It's in my Amazon storefront along with all my other stuff. But you don't have to use bind wire. You can just use pipe cleaners. It's okay. It is okay. I'm going to shimmy my zip tie more in the middle. I'm going to grab the tail and gently pull it to the back, just like that. Oh, Faith says it's truly amazing and a testament that it is possible. You're almost there. Oh, Faith, I'm so excited for you. Isn't it? It's just, yeah. It's amazing what God will do for us. You just got to be open to it. And never say never, right? Never say never. Okay, here we go. Let's push it tight. I'm going to use the flat side of my wire cutters. Might be ordering me some Nippics wire cutters. I heard they were super fancy and amazing. They're a little pricey though, but they said they were worth it. I'm going to twist it on the back. Okay, flip it over. Now you're going to notice that your loops really are where you want them to be because you moved them as you were working, which is what I like to do. I'm going to pull down my tails and then put my fingers and my hands in each one of these loops and fluff it out. I like big bows. I want people to be able to see them. They make me so happy. So this bow, it's listed separately in my storefront, and it's also on a beautiful wreath that I have been making. So you can go check that out. You can find the link to my Etsy shop. It is on the bottom of my landing page, which is the link in my profile or the link in bio, some people call it. It's the same thing. If you are on Facebook and you would like the link to my Etsy shop, just type in Etsy shop and I'll make sure to get you that link. All right, friends, I'm signing off. I'm going to see what's going on with my boy who thinks he has pink eye and needs to go to urgent care because mama doesn't live where he lives. So have a wonderful day. I will see you again, hopefully on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. So make sure to join me. Make sure you're following along so you don't miss any of the fun. Check out the links in my profile to get all the free stuff and get on the wait list for my monthly membership. So I will talk with you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Bye, Facebook. Thank you so much for hanging out. You have a great week, and I'll see you on Thursday morning.